Hi, this is Sudalya Murugesan from ZSL. Good morning, welcome and thanks for joining this webinar, An Integrated Approach to Secure Enterprise Mobility. The speaker for today's session is Yuvraj, Head, Idea Lab, the R&D division of ZSL. Yuva will discuss on the latest adoption trends of mobility and BYOD in enterprise businesses, challenges faced in embracing enterprise mobility and BYOD, identifying cross-platform management methodologies and solutions for iOS, Android OS, Windows OS, Blackberry, tablets and other devices that keeps your TCO low and ROI high, effective mobile device management strategies to address the ever-growing usability, compliance, regulatory and administration challenges, large device management and data retrievals. During the presentation, all participants will be muted. You can submit your questions on the right-hand side of your screen using the chat window. We'll be able to answer some of the questions during the Q&A session that follows the present and answer any remaining questions offline. So today's presentation will be recorded and will be available in ZSL's TV and webinar page. With that, I would like to turn the presentation over to Yuva. Welcome, Yuva.
Thank you, Sudalya. Thank you for joining the webinar, An Integrated Approach to Secure Enterprise Mobility. I'm Yuvraj, heading the R&D division within ZSL. We call it as Idea Lab. So quickly, the agenda for today's webinar is I'll give a quick overview about ZSL and immediately jump into the topic where we will be looking at some of the trends, the facts and numbers, and some of the challenges the organization have to address for adopting the right and the proven MDM solution for their organization, and some of the key strategies or a guideline to strategize the MDM process within the organization. And we will quickly look at ZSL's Mobile Power Center and Enterprise Mobile Device Management solution of from us, and definitely at the end of the session we will have a Q&A part where you can raise your questions and I'll be more than happy to answer questions. Okay, ZSL's overview. ZSL is a 16-year-old global technology integrator and business solution provider headquartered in Edison, New Jersey, having 4,800 employees across the globe, which includes US, UK, Canada, France, Germany, Malaysia, Singapore, Middle East, and India. And recently, we also opened an office in Brazil. And apart from the delivery services and solution services, ZSL also owns a dedicated R&D division, that is what we call it as an Idea Lab, to offer value-added R&D services and the product development for our ISVs and system integrators and solution providers, where we concentrate. This R&D team concentrates on the emerging and the latest technologies, specializing in those areas and keeping the demand on top of the edge or edge of the technology, and to help the customers and the solution providers accordingly. So apart from these things, ZSL also pioneered in industry-based solutions addressing various industry requirements such as insurance, finance, consumer electronics, telecom, or pharma, healthcare kind of industries. So with this, I would like to quickly jump onto the webinar. The webinar topic about the mobile device management solution, the challenges and the trend, the current trend, and those topics. Okay, now with the current trend of growing volume of smartphone and tablet devices in businesses, enterprises like us need to administer and manage the mobile devices, the mobile applications, and the user using the mobile devices. It may be the devices that is being given by the company, or they may be owning the, it may be a own device that they use it for the business purposes. Using proven mobile device management solution Enterprises can manage the application usability and the data accessibility with defined policies and the compliances. With this basic introduction, I would like to highlight some of the key facts or the trend of mobile device management that we have brought in from various studies and the survey. So as I was mentioning, I would like to highlight a few trends based on the survey conducted by Enterprise SMB Network and Telecommunication and the Workforce Foresight. The first chart on the top left-hand side of your screen or the slide, it explains or answers the question, how many OS or the devices does the IT department in various corporations or enterprises or firm officially support and manage. So if you see the chart, it's clear that it's almost 37% of IT departments support and manage one operating system, at least one operating system of their employees. 20% support and manage 2 devices, 29% support manage 3 devices, and almost 14% of them don't support any OS or devices. This is based on the survey that is being conducted in US, Canada, that is North America and the Europe region, and almost 1,009 companies participated in this survey, and this is the result of the survey or the study. And the second chart on the right side, top right side, it basically explains from the OS and the device perspective, from the operating system perspective. So in which 70% of IT departments across various firms in North America and Europe support Blackberry devices. The second highest OS supported by IT departments in various firms or the Windows mobile or phone. That is 41% of 41%, and iOS devices are supported by 29% of IT department across various firms, and it is anticipated that it is going to double the number by end of this year. And other OS coming into this fold or Android devices, support and management for Android devices, that is going to reach almost 40% by end of this year as per the study, and we can see a rapid growth in that space as well. Apart from all these things, there are a few other devices or the operating systems such as Windows CE or WebOS. Earlier we used to call it as Palm OS, and Symbian. There are the devices that is also getting supported by the IT firms currently, which is slowly losing the momentum with the current market demand and the pressure. And apart from these numbers, the study also discloses some of the key factors or the key facts, such as more than half of the firm supports bringing your own device, that is the BYOD concept for the businesses. Close to 50% of firms in US pay the mobile service bill for their workforce using either their own devices or the company devices or the devices purchased by the company for emailing or texting or internet accesses. According to various studies, as you see, as I was mentioning, with the survey numbers conducted by the survey company, with the various studies, most of the firms are getting ready to adopt mobile device management solutions, support and manage the variety of devices that is available in the market that the employees are ready to use or keen to use for the business purposes. Mostly they are open to support functionalities or features or the activities such as wireless email, personalized contact and calendars, consumer or a customer-facing mobile applications like e-commerce applications or order processing application or a lead processing application, something like that, and the field service applications, the Salesforce applications heavily depends on sales cycle of the salespeople, and the enterprise asset management applications, inventory and logistic applications, and in general, any business-related applications, the enterprises are ready to support through the mobile device management solution for the employees to use their own devices or their company purchased devices for business-related activities. With this, I would quickly jump on to the challenges the IT department from various firms have to face or have to address to have an efficient, effective mobile device management solution. I just would like to highlight 5 key IT challenges, and apart from that, I'll also add a few more points covering this 5 key IT challenges. The first one is I would like to touch upon is enabling the new business process. It's the IT department's responsibility. They have to educate their employees how to split the use of devices between their personal and the business use. I have to educate them with new business process for efficiency, reducing the cost, and how they can reduce the effort. So it's a training process or a learning curve that the employee have to undergo, and to adopt these mobile, using the mobile or utilizing the mobile technology for their businesses more efficiently, and managing the cost and reducing the risk. The IT department or the firm supporting and managing devices for business purposes have additional responsibility to manage the additional cost for the users. They're probably using the internet data access and email access and messaging. So it's their responsibility to educate the employees using the mobile devices for the business purposes, how to use it efficiently, reduce the cost, and so for example, if they are in the office or if they are in any Wi-Fi hotspot, it's easy and cost effective to connect it to the Wi-Fi hotspot rather using the 3G network or 4G network. And the security policy, one of the key and very challenging factor that every IT department have to take care of. The firm have to have an answer for following questions, satisfying answers for the following questions to ensure that their mobile security policies are well devised and secured. I would say the questions may be like how the devices are getting protected through the authentication process or the policy of the firm. Is adhered to the policy of the organization has devised, and it is being extended to the mobile devices as well, and what is the plan and the procedure to handle the lost or the stolen devices. How are we going to secure the devices and the business data from various threats such as malware and so. So there are a lot of such security related questions and the policies that has to be devised to have a secure access to the organization assets. And so these are some of the key points that definitely IT department have to address from the security policy perspective. And apart from these challenges, we have to devise or plan for a device management and support efficiently, like devising the technical policies based on various business inputs, and processing or having a procedure or a process for introducing or including new devices or mobile applications, or what are the mobile applications that we are going to support, and what are the new applications that is coming into the market are we going to support for the mobile access. So those policies and the process has to be considered, and it has to be in place before even rolling out any mobile device management solution across the organization. And also, it is important to define the process to manage the devices without impacting the business growth. That is very important aspect. And we also have to establish a detailed procurement process for getting new devices and purchasing applications from the market, and how are we going to process the tickets or the help desk support processes. So we certainly have to have answers for all these questions under the device management and support challenges. And finally, I would not say finally, the other challenge I would like to highlight here is that about having the plan and establishing the support based on various key factors like what type of employee are we going to deal with, what kind of users they are they IT savvy guys or regular sales people, or it is going to be only the finance department. It depends on what are the who is the user and what type of the user, and how best they can use the mobile devices for business purposes, and what type of devices or operating system that we are going to support. So as you know, there are a variety of operating system around are there in the market, and we have to decide upon, are we going to support only one or two or three, and it typically depends on the policies of the organization. What are the applications that we are going to support that is going to help the business growth? And the level of security, it's a one level or two level or whatever it is. And finally, very key thing is that we have to decide and determine, or we have to let the employee know that who is going to pay the bill for what. For example, some of the organizations pay the mobile bill for emails, messaging, and the internet access, and for other personal use, the employees themselves will take care of. So there are different policies based on the organization's capability to take upon. Apart from these challenges, there are a few other challenges that I would like to spell out here, such as managing both devices that companies purchased and owned by the employee. We have to have a limited control over the employee-owned devices comparing to the company purchased devices, and the employee should be well educated to split the differences or split the utilization of the devices between the official purpose and the personal need. And also, IT departments has to get prepared to managing array of devices that are rapidly growing. Every day there is a new devices coming out with new features and the functionalities, and so IT department has to be well equipped to handle all these kind of devices that is coming into the market well in advance, and supporting new OS and new upgrades and new devices and all these things. So these are the some of the challenges that we surely have to consider for having an efficient mobile device management solution for our organization. With this, I would like to quickly touch upon mobile device management strategy. Some basic guidelines that we have to really consider to have a efficient and more effective MDM solution for the organization. So we are just quickly going to discuss a few key considerations to strategize your MDM solution for the organization. With this, basically we should have a flexible mobile device management solution that enables device diversity. That is the solution that should support variety of devices, not limited to iOS or Blackberry or Android or Windows Mobile. It should extend its supports to Symbian based devices or Windows CE devices, and Palm OS or Web OS devices. So there are a variety of devices with different operating systems that is there in the market, and they should be able to support a variety of diverse devices. And the mobile device management solution, having a single web console to manage all devices and the security operations. It means that the solution should not have a multiple login credential for the administrator to manage or support security operations, policy tasks, or support activities using different web applications. So all should be in one place, centralized, and they should be able to manage almost every operations that needs for managing the mobile devices. And we have to define a procedure and a process to obtain the mobile devices, the mobile applications, and the support services. There should be a predefined workflow process, how to acquire the devices, how to accept the applications, and what is the process, what is the procedure, and what is the process for supporting the employees or the users. And surely we should also have a right plan and process to support personal devices. Very, very key. That is bring your own device concept, which the employees prefer to use their own devices for both business purposes and the personal purposes, instead of having two devices, one for their personal and another one whatever that they get it from the company. Instead of having and managing two devices, they prefer to have one device for both the purposes. And definitely we should have a process and the procedure for managing employee-owned devices. And we should also have a defined process, or we should have a plan and inform the employees about the bill payments, or who is taking care of, or who is responsible for the expenses of using the mobile devices for official purposes. So that has to be well informed to the users, and so that it won't be any surprises, and later it will not turn to a failure affair. And defining the support activities and availability for the support activities from the administrative perspective. And the policies to enforce a strong authentication and securities, and automating the process of device wipeout in case of a number of wrong attempts, or enabling the remote lock and wipeout option for stolen or lost devices, and encryption process for all corporate data while transmitting. So these are some of the key strategies that we have to consider before planning our mobile device management solution. And also we have to have a strategy to limit the data storage in the devices by introducing or integrating the mobile devices with enterprise content management solutions, so that the heavy documents or the data can be stored in the application that is being integrated, rather storing it in the devices heavily. That will be influencing the performance of the devices. And other key strategy that we have to consider is the self-service process, empowering the self-service process, so that the employee will get trained to have a self-help mode. They will be able to take care of most of the simple things by themselves, and which will be eventually reduce the cost of administrative activities. And finally, I would like to touch upon the remote control functionalities, enabling the remote control functionality to troubleshoot the issues and supporting the employees remotely, so by which the employee need not be always in person with the administrator to get the things done. So if the administrator is able to support them remotely, that is well and good, and it will heavily impact the cost and the risk factor of using the mobile device management solution across the organization. So this is some of the mobile device management strategies that you have to consider before framing or rolling out the solution across the organization. With this, I would like to quickly jump into ZSL's Enterprise Mobile Device Management Solution. We call it as Mobile Power Center. Um, it offers an mobile device management solution versatile for a range of devices, includes iOS, Android, Windows Mobile or phone, and Blackberry devices. It helps enterprises to establish device management policies, regulate the use of applications as per the organization policies, and empower the employees to use the mobile devices with a very secured manner. And the solution also addresses all the challenges that we discussed a while ago, with all the key challenges, and it also helps the organization to strategize with all the key points that we discussed a while ago. That is the slide before this. And with this brief introduction, I'll quickly like to highlight some of the key features and benefits of ZSL's Mobile Power Center. Some of the key features. I would give some brief idea about the features and the benefits. And however, you can view a lot of details about these things from our website. I'll spell it out just after completing these features and the benefit discussion. So the solution, Mobile Power Center, the Enterprise Mobile Device Management Solution from ZSL, it provides a single and centralized management or an administrative console to manage and support various devices and the operating systems, mobile operating system, and definitely provides an end-to-end functionalities for the administrators to manage the devices very efficiently. And it is user-friendly for the end users, employees, or the user who is using the mobile devices for the business purposes. And the solution is designed using entire architecture that provides flexibility to customize the device management functions across multiple business units and roles in an enterprise or an organization. For managed service providers, our mobile device management solution provides end-to-end capability for hosting and managing applications for various mobile devices to multiple clients in a secure fashion. It's in other term, I would say it is a kind of a SaaS model. It's a SaaS model where the organization, they can come register their organization and build the profile and start using the application instantly. So that is a key here. And the integration capability. The solution is enabled with integration capability to automate the process of synchronizing data, import or export data between the solutions and other applications such as CRM, ERP, or ECM, or any other application that you have for running your business and running your process. It is easily integratable, and so that there will be a secure data transmission between these applications. So that is one of the key aspects that we have to consider adopting any mobile device management solution for your organization. And the solution is again a web-based administrative portal. It's that provides instant access to the information anywhere, anytime. It's key actually. And it also enabled to support multiple web browsers, not limited to IE or Firefox or Safari or Google Chrome. It also supports a variety of browsers, internet web browsers for both laptop, PC, or mobile devices. And the solution also supports multiple languages. It's a multilingual supporting solution. Currently, we have it in English and Spanish, and enabled to include more languages in future based on the need and the necessity. And the reporting, very key aspect for any mobile device management solution. the solution includes well-built audit log that lists the action performed by each user on the mobile devices real time. Real time is the key here. And it also has the capability of producing analytical reports on various aspects such as device management, usage, user activities, user log in a visually appealing graphical format such as dashboards, scorecards, things like that. So it will be very easy for the administrator to identify what's happening, what's going on, and easy response and understanding the current status of the devices that they have. And the solution also ensures that it provides utmost security to the organization assets. The user will be able to access the data or the information based on their role and the provisioning. Thus the authorized user will have access to the organization's assets on a limited access or the full access for the business use. And the mobile power center has a rule-based engine that can be set auto alert or notification to the administrator in various events such as a new ticket or a network loss or an outage. Any such activities can be configured that the administrator will get a notification or an alert from the solution. This enables the administrator to constantly monitor and update and keep updated about the devices that they are managing. And this solution, we provide the solution in multiple deployment model that includes cloud or a SaaS based, that the user or the company can just go to the site and register for it and start using the application. And apart from these two, apart from these options, we have on-premises deployment that in your environment we will be deploying the solution where you can control and manage by yourself. And the appliance model. The appliance model is nothing but we provide a complete package with hardware and the necessary software to run your mobile device management solution. And also I would like to highlight few key benefits that you get out of this mobile power center solution that we have. It handles the lost devices very efficiently. The solution has a very powerful control over the devices that helps the administrator to control the lost or the stolen devices to perform any operations such as wipe out or retrieve business data, log the devices, log the user, or log the account. So if it is, it's in short, the lost device management is very efficient and effective. And this solution also gives a benefit for the users to remotely manage the resources, the mobile resources or the mobile devices. That enables the IT administrator to monitor and manage remotely. Okay, with all the stages of distributions and deployment of business application, activation, policy implementation, support activities, wipeout, and backup processes. And the solution also helps the users to helps the organization to increase productivity by reducing the measurable time the IT department spend for support activities. Mobile Power Center helps reduce TCO by addressing the MDM solution need for various organizations by centralized automated management capability that results in optimizing the resource utilization and increase the employee productivity. And the other key benefit that you get out of this particular solution is that bring your own device concept. This solution definitely supports the concept of bringing your own devices, BYOD. One of the key trend currently, and it supports the preferences of user running business applications on their own devices while enabling the organization to take the ownership of securing their business assets and the privacy of its employee. Apart from these benefits, the organization who's using this application can enjoy other benefits such as one-stop portal for all the activities, role-based provisioning, high performance, and a lot of options for deployment. As I was mentioning, cloud, SaaS, or on-premise, or the appliance model. And as I was mentioning, I would suggest to have a quick look at our website exclusively hosted for this particular solution, where you'll be able to see all the features. All the features and the benefits and the pricing detail and the other case studies that you can view through. And quickly I'll show you the portal that is available here. And this is a this is a shortcut for going to multiple activities by the administrator. And mostly we will have the policies and the device enrollment and how to query the devices, the key points. That is, I'm not going to go through the complete thing. So this is the application, how it looks like, and how the key device enrollment happens, and what is the policies, and this is all happens in this particular portal. And this is what the administrator will manage the devices. This is where the administrator will manage the devices. So here you're seeing some 4 devices are enrolled in this particular company, and they can view all the details of that particular device, starting with what is the hardware information, the network information, OS information, and where they are currently. So, for example, I'm having a device that is being it's in Woodbridge Center Drive, where we are taking this webinar from, and what are the softwares that is installed, and you'll have an option of sending a text message to that particular user, and you'll have an option of wiping out. This is a complete wipeout, that is a factory reset, and refreshing the devices with the new policies, and we will have an option of locking the devices. And the detached device is nothing but removing the device from the control of MDM solution. And the action log information gives you a complete log of what is the device activities that happened, when it was enrolled, when the policy updated, when the devices are refreshed. You'll have all the log informations, and the policy status is status that gives you what are the policies that is being applied to this particular device. So this is something to manage the devices, and here we have device enrollment, and we have device policies. So here you see we have 2 policies for Android devices, and this is where you set up the password enforcement, the security policies, and what are the restrictions that you can give it. For example, you can restrict use of camera, use of auto sync, or use of Bluetooth, or whatever it is, and what are the applications that you would like to avoid installing in those devices, and what are the native applications that you are that comes along with the devices, and the Wi-Fi predefined setup, and the device management process. Mean that sending a warning message to the, or an alert message to the administrator, enforcing any of these actions. For example, if the device is locked or wiped out or something like that. So this is a quick view on what we have, and apart from that, you'll have administering the user groups and the roles, and a lot of these and the company informations, and all these things you'll be able to manage it from this centralized web portal for for administering and managing the devices that we have in the that we have enrolled into the organization for business purposes. And with this, I'll quickly touch upon ZSL's mobile capability. Apart from the product that we have, a mobile device management solution, ZSL has an enormous expertise and experience working with mobile application development for our customers with various ranges. It may be a consumer-facing application, or it may be an enterprise mobile application development, and it has an experience and expertise in various native mobile application development, such as iOS, Android, Blackberry, or Windows, or WebOS, and also have experience in working with the cross-platform mobile application development that includes IBM Worklight, Accelerated Titanium, PhoneGap, or Konya Corona, and mobile web application development. Technology includes HTML5, Java, or Flex, or .NET, or J2ME. And we are focusing on multiple industries: the healthcare, pharma, advertisement and entertainment, logistic, retail, utility, and IT. Variety of industries that displayed over here. And some of the awards and the recognitions that we got recently for our mobile capabilities and mobile applications that we have delivered for our customers and the consumers. And these are some of the awards and the recognitions that we have. And so I'll be more than happy to answer if you have any questions at this point of time.
Thank you, Ivan. The question in the Q&A session is open now. You can post your questions on the chat window. So any questions, you can post it on the chat window.
The pricing details you will be able to view in the mobilepowercenter.com. As you see here, I'm just opening the website that we have exclusively created for this mobile device management solution. You'll be able to see the pricing details over here, and you'll also be able to see all other features that we have in this particular solution, that is supporting multiple devices and multiple platforms.
Any questions? Okay, the recordings of this webinar will be posted on the ZSL TV page. So for any questions, you can email us anytime at info@zslinc.com or call us at 732-549-9770. Thank you again for joining us this webinar. Have a great day.
Thank you. Thank you. Bye-bye.